Hello there, Brian from Elite Models Online. As promised, quick review of the car. It's the new Atom carbon chassis car. Had a good day's racing down at West Kent today. Total of around 60 drivers down there, spread across 5 classes: M class, 10th touring cars, GT12 and 112th LMP. Total of around 60 drivers. There were 21 entries into the GT12, which is really good to see. Still a very popular class. The car went really well. A couple of little issues in practice, and I think that tied up, and it ran on into the first qualifying session as well. The car was squaring up really badly in some of the tighter corners. I think that was simply, I'd rebuilt the diff and it hadn't been bedded in. It was a new differential. Once that loosened off, the car seemed to just hook up and absolutely fly, really. Made a few changes during the course of the day. Traditionally I ran silver springs. I changed those over to black and then back again to silver. I've gone for the gold spring on the rear pod, and that just seemed to handle or soften the car's handling slightly. It was very twitchy to start off with. I've also set it with 0 degrees of toe out now, whereas traditionally I always ran with 1. Biggest change that I needed to make, just to tone it down slightly, was to change the front caster angle. Again, in the past I've ended up running around about 7.5–8 degrees. I've toned that down and it's now running just on 6 degrees of caster angle. The car, when I built it, put it on the scales, the carbon fibre chassis is an awful lot lighter than the alloy one, obviously, so I've had to put some extra weights on it. Traditionally I've always run the front brass weight and the 40-gram centre weight. For today I had to run the 21-gram rear weight in there, and in addition to that, I've underneath the receiver I've got 15 grams of stick-on lead weights and another 10-gram lead weight there. Car handled fine. Got quicker and quicker as the day went through. A few little tweaks here and there. Culminating, unfortunately I only qualified for the B final. Had a starting position of 7th. Managed to work my way through to 2nd. Looking at the time, very pleased with it. Big improvement on my normal driving. The car seems a lot more planted and goes where I want it to go, and the time that I posted in the B final would have actually got me 5th place, I think it was, in the A final. So yeah, overall very pleased, and we'll continue working on it over the next few weeks. Thank you very much.